guys, welcome back to another Nails by Moody Hell nail video. So today I want to be doing a little something different. You can see I only have one nail set up here, and ignore my actual nails, sorry. I want to demo or do a tutorial on how to achieve the tortoise shell nail look. This is a really kind of intermediate nail style. It doesn't take too much time, but I get so many questions on how to do it, so I thought I'd make a video and show you guys. So what you're gonna need for this video to start is a gel polish brown, black, and a top coat. So you're not gonna need too many things like in other tortoiseshell videos. I see they use a lot of fancy products. I'm just gonna try to keep it as basic as possible, so that way you don't need to go and buy all these extra products to achieve this look. But that being said, we are gonna mix a color today, just one, because the one I have for my base is gonna work perfectly, but we do need to mix some of those spot colors. So that's gonna be a mixture of the brown and black, and we'll get to that eventually. For now, let's just get started with our color base. And for that, we're gonna be using the Treasure of the Night Kiara Sky. I use this one because it's a little bit more opaque on that first layer, and that's what you're gonna want for the tortoiseshell look. You're not going to want something super full coverage, as you know, or as you may have seen. The tortoise shell is a more opaque design. It has layers of spots that give it the overall tortoise shell look. So we're going to try to achieve that as best we can with our opaque first layer of nail polish. So let's get that going here. So you're just going to want to grab a very thin bead of polish and just swipe that on very smoothly. This color Treasure of the Night is actually the perfect color base for this tortoiseshell look because it does have that more brown, orangey brown hue. And for a lot of tortoiseshell looks, you are going to want to have that orange hue. So there we go, we have a nice first layer of the Treasure of the Night. And I'm telling you guys, this color is just perfect. You don't need to add any red or any yellow. It has that nice orange, red, yellow hue already. So let's pop this into cure. And while that's curing, let's just go ahead and mix our spot color. For that, I want to do a dark brown. I unfortunately don't have a dark brown, so I'm just going to be mixing this Treasure of the Night with our black polish. This is by Gel Polish. It doesn't really have a name, so I'm just calling it black. It's number 1348 for anyone who's curious, but any black will work. So let's just mix. I'm going to say do a 1:3 ratio of the brown to black, because you are going to want more brown than black. Once you start adding black to colors, it darkens it up pretty fast, so you don't want to overdo it with the black. So let's go ahead and add 1 drop of black to our 3 parts brown. And like, I eyeball all of this, so the best you can get it. No worries. All right, and let's mix that. I'll just take a little orange wood stick and make sure we have a nice consistent color. And again, you don't want to make it too black, but you don't want to have it too close to the original shade that you're using. So looks like right now I'm getting the perfect shade of brown. All right, and now that this first layer is all cured, we're just gonna go ahead and add our top coat layer. This is the secret, guys. So I learned this in a few other videos. They usually will use a fancy layer, but you can use any fancy polish, but you could use any top coat. I just use the Kiara Sky color based top coat, and I'll go ahead and apply a thin layer over my first brown layer. And we're doing this because we're gonna add our tortoise shell spots to this clear polish layer before we do any curing. So yeah, that sounds a little crazy, but we're gonna be adding our spots to this clear polish without curing it. And we're gonna do this because it's gonna allow our spots to spread a lot more organically. It's gonna keep our nail leveled, and it's just gonna give you that layered look that you're looking to achieve for the tortoise shell look. So I'm just gonna take my nail gel art detail brush. Don't make fun of me, guys. This is an actual paintbrush. I mean, I could use a different brush, but I just wanted to use this one. I've been using it for so long. I love it. But anyway, let's go in with that dark brown mixture that we made, and we're just gonna add it to that clear polish layer. And remember, it's not cured. So, and there's no right or wrong way to do this, guys. You're kind of just gonna dab it in there, and the clear polish is gonna do its job. Spread it out. It's gonna give it that opaque consistency that you want. And yeah, you just pretty much randomly place the spots. You can look at a image online if you really want like the tortoise shell spot reference. But I mean, it's a pretty abstract design, so there's really no wrong way of doing it. So yeah, we're just gonna be patting this dark brown color around onto the clear polished layer that's already on top of our first brown layer. And that's what I love about these abstract nail designs. It's just so forgiving. You don't have to, you know, follow too many clear rules. If you're like me, you don't really like rules too much. So nail art really gives you the freedom to just express your artistic abilities. But anyway, that being said, you don't want it to look too uniform. Remember, this is supposed to be a more abstract pattern. So just try to get it as uneven as possible, I would say. So there we go. We have our first little layer of the brown, dark brown spots. But as you can see in any tortoise shell design, it's not just one layer of colored spots. You see multiple layers of spots, different colors, hues of brown on top of each other. So to achieve that look, we're gonna be taking a little drop of our Treasure the Night onto our palette. And we're just gonna add some of this Treasure the Night to the edges of the dark brown layer that we already added. So that way it gives it that very multi-color, multi-dimensional look, and just that overall really nice tortoise shell design. But yeah, I love this design. It's super cute. Like, it's trendy for every season of the year. This could be like a summer look, it could be a winter look, like, do you, boo. All right, and now that we're just tapping this in there, nothing too crazy. So for our final spot layer, we're just gonna take the of course it's dark, the black, and just add a drop of that to our palette. Not too much because you're not gonna be needing a lot of it. Don't wanna waste that polish, I got you. And for the black, you're gonna do the opposite of the brown. You're gonna be adding it into the dark brown that you already added to kind of give it that more of a dimension, multi-layered hue. Sorry guys, I can't really talk today. I haven't eaten, so just like bear with me. But yeah, I'm just trying to create a multi-layered look. So we're just taking that black and we're just dropping it into where we had our deep brown, kind of like the center of where we had our dark brown. And we're doing that again to give it more of the dimensional look. You want your dark areas to look dark, just have like, you know, more contrast than the other areas in your nail. And don't be afraid, guys. Again, there's no right way to do this, no wrong way, so there is no messing up. The tortoise shell design is very forgivable. It seems intimidating, but once you actually start doing it, it's very forgiving. So there we go. I think I need to start actually adding bigger drops of black. And if you add black in areas or add too much black, then you can go ahead and just, you know, add some other, some more brown, lighten it up. It's all over this clear layer of polish. So it's just very forgiving, very mixable, and overall opaque. So I'm liking the way this is looking. The clear polish is doing its job of spreading out the colors, leveling it out. Again, you're just playing around with this design. You don't have to be as, like, you know, intricate as I am. I just get a little OCD when I'm doing my nail art. But anyway, I think I could see one more spot right here that could use some black. And like I said, if you feel like you're using too much of it, you could go ahead and go in with another color. See, I'm gonna go in with my dark brown again and just add it around where I added some of my black, so that way it gives it that more blended look. Sorry, I don't know why I end my sentences with high octave. I am not asking a question. It's just how I talk. I don't know. But anyway, we're just going in and adding brown around the areas that we added our black. If you go in and you add too much brown, you could go in with the even lighter brown and really lighten it and blend it, lighten it up and blend it around. So that's what I'm gonna do here. I'm just taking some lighter brown, blending out that really harsh, dark black edge. The clear polish is acting as like a blending agent, and it's just allowing our colors to blend very nicely and smoothly. All right, and I'm liking the way that is looking. So let's go ahead and throw this into cure. All right, and now that we have our first layer of spots all ready to go, we're gonna do another layer of our opaque brown, Treasure the Night. And if you guys don't have an opaque brown, that is totally okay. Just get any brown you have and mix it with a little bit of your clear top coat. And there you go, voila, you got an opaque brown. So you're gonna wanna add a very small amount of this opaque brown layer on top of the layer that you already have there. I took a little bit too much off my brush. And that's just gonna blend out all the spots that you have out under this layer. Again, there is no wrong way to do this tortoiseshell look. It's very abstract. So if you like the more red hue, you can use like a base color of a very opaque red coat, and then you could do another brown on top. Or if you want it more yellow, you can do the yellow coat for the base and then the brown on top. I personally like just the very like brown looking tortoiseshell look, so I just chose to do the brown. But anyway, now that we have that layer of the Treasure the Night on, before we go ahead and cure it, I'm gonna just add some more dark brown so we can get that very multi-layered, multi-dimensional look. And it's gonna go on top of all the spots that we already made. So you can go ahead and place it pretty much wherever. I'm just gonna go ahead and place my major dollops, and then I'm just gonna go and pat through. And again, if you're not liking it in some areas, you could just add more clear polish, add more black, add more brown. It's very easy to play with. That's why I love this tortoiseshell layered look. I'm doing it again, guys. Someone slapped me. But anyway, yeah, this is one of my favorite looks to do. Super cute, super trendy, super easy. Whenever I would have a client that would be like, oh, I want the tortoiseshell, I'd be like, got you, girl. Don't worry, got you. But yeah, I haven't had a client in quite a while, guys. I've just been so busy with school and with like my small businesses and with Moody Nails that, yeah, I just have not been taking clients. So maybe one day soon, guys. I really want to, but it's just not making sense with my lifestyle right now. All right, but now we have our second layer of spots and we have our second layer of brown. It looks a little dark to me, so I'm actually gonna go in and add some more of the brown to just kind of blend out these black areas or dark brown areas. And then basically, once you have your desired look achieved with the second layer of spots, you're just gonna throw a top coat over it and you're all good to go. But yeah, how easy was this design, guys? And look how cute that is. Like, super cute. So let's throw this into cure. Okay, sorry, don't hate me. I'm actually gonna add a little bit more black. I see places that need some more dimension. Again, guys, it's all up to however you want it. If you're not happy with it, you can change it. Best thing about gel nail art is it's super forgiving. Super. And as long as you're adding, you know, like small amounts, you don't have to worry about it becoming misleveled. And that's why we're adding the spots on into another layer that we're gonna cure, because it's gonna really help it just spread and get that consistency you want, so that way you don't have a bunch of weird uneven spots in your nails. Like, I hate when they're all bumpy. Anyway, much better. There we go. Let's get this cured and throw on our top coat and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Alright guys, we have that all cured. Now I swap this out with our non-wipe top coat, because what do you think I am using a wipe top coat in 2022? But let's add our layer of top coat, add it into the magical curing lamp, and yeah, let's show up how this beauty is looking in action. I hate when I just do one nail, because like I want to demo it on my hand, but now I'm like, okay, I'll take a finger picture. Yeah, I don't know, guys. My constant dilemma. Look how pretty that is. Love, obsessed, beautiful. Alright guys, she's all cured. Look how pretty she is. I'm really hoping you could see. Last time I tried this and like you could not see for dear life. So hoping everyone can see this. I'll take a picture and add it to the end of this clip. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video, and thanks so much for putting up with my non-verbal abilities today. I haven't eaten and I am going kind of crazy. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video for you guys real quick. So hope you enjoyed, hope you learned a little something, and hope you can use this on a future set someday. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you later.